Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on Jasmy. We're back with a full analysis. Do want to start off with a brief disclaimer here while I still do some last minute analysis. Quick disclaimer, I'm still relatively bearish on Jasmy. Not entirely, I do think we can have another move, but I'm still focused on shorting Jasmy instead of longing it. Yesterday a lot of people did not like that. I understand Jasmy has a strong community. That's also one of the best things about Jasmy. But for me, it's just about being realistic and making money on Jasmy. And I think making money on Jasmy right now is not longing. I mean, if you check out the higher time frames here, we are at a massive resistance level. Now, do we have a chance to break above that? I do think so, but should you then long after the breakout or before, or now that we're heading into the resistance? I think the obvious answer is after the breakout. All right, so I would be careful longing Jasmy right now, and just in general, it is to be expected if you hit such a strong resistance level in market circumstances that are still unstable, which obviously has an effect on Jasmy as well. It's just better to be looking for shorts. Now, am I shorting right now? No, but that's kind of my disclaimer and my bias on Jasmy here. And some people also said that I'm always bearish on Jasmy. It's just not true, and most of you know that. If you watch my Jasmy videos, you know that. But I just want to clear the air. I mean, when Jasmy broke out right here, Tuesday the 8th of April, I was one of the first to cover it, and I said, well, with this volume, it looks like we're going higher, up to 1.15, which we did, and potentially up to 1.25 cents, which we also did. But all right, let's get right into it. So like I said, on the higher time frames, structure-wise, the best thing to happen for Jasmy would be a breakout here above this level. I would say at 1.75, 1.85 cents, right? So that's this level right here. Now, honestly speaking, do I think we have a possibility to do that? Yes, but it's definitely not most likely right now, because what we essentially would need to get something like that would be the market turning more bullish for April and May. And I think that is in the air, right? I think that's a realistic possibility, but it's definitely at this point of time, on a Sunday where we had a relatively leveraged move across the markets, but also for Jasmy into the next week, it's definitely not most likely that we're going to do that right now. Like what I would look at then, and here you can see the leverage, by the way. I mean, Jasmy has been incredibly impressive during this weekend. Volume went up very, very nicely. Together with the open interest, volume right now is $370 million. It's still incredibly high, right? So that's also why, if we zoom in a bit here, and we know the resistance is here, I would actually say, we already did that this morning, but I would actually say it's quite likely that we're still going to have one more move up here to really liquidate those early shorters, liquidate them, and then get that move down. All right, because I do think on the short term here, it's most likely we're at least going to get that move into 1.45 cents, which is the previous value area high of balance right here. And then the reaction to that level is going to tell us a lot. If we get a strong reaction with a lot of volume from there, then I will start to think about a breakout above 1.8. For now, given the leverage that we have, I would say it's a little bit more likely that we will bounce from there, but that we will at least drop back down to the value area low we had during the balance here in the middle of March, into this level right here at 1.3 and 1.25 cents. Something like this is what I would say is most likely. All right, so get rid of all of the shorters, the early shorters for sure, or the late shorters, depending on what you call it. Get rid of those, then get a drop into 1.45 cents, find support there. If that's with a lot of volume, that support, I will change my mind, but for now I don't expect it will be. Then get a drop into 1.3, 1.25 cents. From there, find support, and from there get some more sustainable bullish momentum. So for me, possible short, if I'm thinking about shorts here, and if you're interested in that as well, the main thing I want to see, and for that we're really going to zoom in, is some sort of a break below balance we've made, right? So if you zoom all the way in here, and can I get it loaded, the TPO, or not? It takes a little bit long. It would be great if it loads relatively quickly. But basically, I mean, yesterday with all the strength, yeah, here you can see. Yesterday with all the strength, we formed quite a lot of balance. You can see the value area low of that balance is all the way down here at 1.45 cents. So if I would short Jasmy, to be fair, it's only going to be either with another spike up into this level at 1.9, 1.85 cents, or when we break down below 1.45 cents. So that still takes a lot of time. Those are the only, in my opinion, safe shorts with decent risk reward. So even though I think it's most likely we're going to drop down slightly here with Jasmy, shorting Jasmy at these levels, I think it's much too risky. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. A little bit of a too long video, but that's all right, hopefully. Have a great Sunday. Take care and bye.